I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to be honest. Do you wake up and still feel groggy even after a cup of coffee? Do you feel that 3 p.m. crash where your energy just zaps? Have you ever felt such brain fog that you lose your train of thought mid-sentence? Or have to read the same page over and over again until you finally understand it? Have you ever felt guilty because you don't have the energy or motivation to play with your kids or grandchildren, travel, explore new hobbies, or do any of those things you always promised yourself you were going to one day do? If you answered yes to one or more of those questions, and if you're one of the millions of Americans experiencing a lack of energy that leaves you feeling lazy and impotent, can't motivate yourself to stick to a diet, get yourself to the gym, or even take a walk. Or even worse, you've been misplacing your keys, fumbling over your words, or you're just not as sharp as you used to be. Then I urge to keep reading this letter all the way to the end. Too many people live in this cloudy, sluggish state for so long, they begin to think it's their normal way of feeling. Hi, I'm Daryl Bryant. I'm the co-founder and cognitive studies director of Natural Cell Research. I'm also the author of the best-selling book, Living with MS Symptom-Free, and serve on the board of directors at the Simon Brain Research Foundation. And I'm here to tell you that feeling tired, distracted, moody or unfocused all the time is not a normal part of aging. What if it is possible to rewind your energy levels by 10, 20, even 30 years? Imagine for a moment feeling a renewed get up and go to tackle chores and get things done around the house. Imagine popping out of bed with a clear head, having the inspiration to get back to activities you love, such as tennis, gardening, traveling, even riding your bike around the neighborhood. Imagine feeling a mental zip that makes learning new things easy and fun, even late into life. Believe or not, this all very possible, just keep reading. Everyone from stressed moms, to aging senior citizens, to entrepreneurs and professionals looking for an edge are experiencing the benefits of improved memory, less brain fog, more focus and concentration. What is the secret? It involves a Nobel Prize-winning scientific discovery being hailed as the biggest breakthrough in cognitive research in the last 50 years. Is supported in hundreds of major scientific studies. It begins working in less than a week. It involves a special blend of fruits, vegetables, and neuronutrients that activate the production of what a leading Harvard psychiatrist and internationally recognized expert in neuropsychiatry calls miracle grow for the brain. More importantly, you already have the real secret to staying young and mentally charged, your own personal fountain of youth, and it's inside of you, right now. And in just a minute I'm going to share it with you, and show you how to use it to stay active throughout the day, full of sustained, youthful energy. But first, it's important to understand the true cause of tiredness and declining mental performance. Is your brain faulty? What you might not realize is that persistent fatigue is the first sign that your brain is failing you. Lack of motivation to stay active or exercise, no willpower to curb cravings, brain fog that makes focus and concentration more and more difficult. If you find yourself constantly feeling fatigued, distracted, moody and just plain off, you're likely experiencing the insidious effects of brain fatigue. Even though most of us have heard that your brain is the biggest energy drain in your body, unfortunately, most people don't associate their constant tiredness with declining mental capabilities until it's too late. Brain fatigue is a symptom of your brain reaching a point of dysfunction. Your own personal fountain of youth. For years, the general consensus has been that there's nothing you can do about the fatigue, brain fog, and the fuzzy thinking that goes along with aging. But what if that wasn't true at all? Science has recently discovered that almost everything to do with aging, memory, concentration, clarity, and even things like how good of a driver you are, or how easy it is for you to make friends, is controlled by one master protein in your brain, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF for short. In fact, according to recent studies, blood levels of BDNF almost perfectly predict future risk for declining brain function as long as 10 years in the future. And has been nicknamed Miracle Grow for the brain because BDNF stimulates the production of new brain cells, and strengthens existing ones. Think of BDNF as a high-performance protein powder that helps you build muscles at the gym, but for your brain. When BDNF levels are high, acquiring new knowledge is easy, memories are retained, and you feel energized, happy and productive. Which is why it's often referred to as a fountain of youth by leading neuroscientists. What if there was an easy and natural way to boost BDNF levels, regrow brain cells, and support new learning, memory, performance, and concentration? Well, there is. Superfoods for the brain? According to the top brain researchers, a group of polyphenol-rich fruits and vegetables, adaptogen herbs, and specific neuronutrients can help boost BDNF levels in your brain, and have the power to provide you with more focus, clarity, and a boost in mental energy. What scientists discovered in case after case was that people who eat the Mediterranean diet filled with bright-colored fruits and vegetables, which contain the highest levels of polyphenol, age the best by almost every single health marker. And have less visible signs of aging, reduced joint pain, less digestive discomfort, and healthy and firm skin, and have the most remarkable brain power. In fact, there were so many studies showing a positive effect of fruits like blueberries on cognitive health that they've actually been nicknamed brainberries. Polyphenol really are the key to boosting BDNF and unlocking the fountain of youth. But the unfortunate fact is the average American's diet lacks the necessary polyphenol and flavonoids that beets, blueberries, grapes, and other colorful fruit and plant-based foods provide. But that's where NeuroActiv6 comes in. 26 fruit and vegetables plus 6 additional brain-enhancing neuronutrients in a single drink. What if I told you a single drink could? And what if this drink contains ingredients clinically tested and proven to raise BDNF levels, boost your mood and feeling of well-being, increase brain energy, promote healthy inflammation levels, and improve your clarity, concentration, working memory, alertness, and reaction time? All the nutrients work synergistically to ease stress, increase energy, and eliminate brain fog in 6 different ways. What makes NeuroActiv6 so effective? Unlike other products, like fish oil or ginkgo biloba, that focus on just one aspect of brain health, our formula is synergistic and addresses all root causes of a drop in mental performance. It works to support brain function by flipping the switch on a series of genes that grow brand new brain cells and pathways, and activates your body's own fountain of youth that makes you learn faster, remember better, age slower. And it provides you all the key neuronutrients, polyphenol, and flavonoids that support the health of your brain, keeping it vibrant and young. How am I so sure of this? Because it was during extensive research for my own personal reasons, when I stumbled upon something so groundbreaking that I knew it could help make fixing fatigue, brain fog, and boosting energy levels easier for men and women forever. Rebuilding my brain. See, for years ago I was in a severe bicycle accident that left my brain battered and bruised with a severe concussion, traumatic brain injury, and vestibular disorder. In the span of a year I went from being a 40-year-old, happily married father of 2, successful entrepreneur, healthy and energetic man, to a shell of my former self that nearly destroyed my life. After the accident I was severely depressed, lethargic, suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, and on a downward spiral both personally and professionally. Luckily, one of the top brain doctors in the world turned me onto the power of BDNF to rebuild a brain after injury. And he explained how countless studies have shown that higher levels of BDNF counteract damage to the brain, reduce symptoms of depression, and is critical for brain cell survival and regeneration. Now, at first I wondered if BDNF was so important. Why weren't more doctors talking about it with their patients the same way they tell you to watch your blood sugar or lower your cholesterol? They actually were, they just didn't know it. See, almost every doctor tells their patients if they want to age better,